Hello! James Gunn is Superman's last hope, whether you want to hear that or not. He's the next writer-director in line to make a Superman film. So he has to have broad shoulders here because he's taken the biggest job in Hollywood. He's making a film about my favourite character, the greatest superhero, the greatest character in fiction, and that comes with a huge responsibility. James, I want you to be successful, but I'm going to hold you to very high standards. And I'm sorry, when I talk about high standards, I'm going to talk about the best Superman movie ever made, Superman the movie. They're the kind of high standards I'm going to hold you to. And the number one thing I want to see from your film, James, is great flying. I want the flying to look superb. I want Superman to look like he's loving flying, but I want it to look real. Now, with the techniques that you directors have these days, that may be a challenge to accomplish, but I expect to see the best flying I've ever seen. Because to this day, the best Superman's ever flown is in Superman the movie. And as I say, with the techniques available today, that is absolutely ridiculous. But it's the truth. There hasn't been a better flying sequence shot than Superman in Superman the movie flying after the missile. Wow! The way Reeve, has his body posture, his body shape, and the flying and the music and the way the camera's at him. It's amazing. Dick Donner didn't have CGI VFX technology. He didn't have IMAX cameras, but the guy pulled it off with the best team possible. And if that wasn't enough, he had one of the best writers of all time writing Superman, rewriting Superman, Tom Mankiewicz. Without Tom's script, that movie wouldn't be the icon it is today. So, James Gunn does need broad shoulders here because a lot is expected. And I'm going to hold you to high standards, James, because you're making a film about my favourite superhero. The greatest character in fiction, or my favourite character in fiction. There's been 5, 6 Superman movies, something along those lines, and not one of those movies has measured up to Superman the movie. As I say, I love every Superman movie, even the bad ones, Superman for the Quest for Peace, because Superman, my hero, is in those movies. But James, if you don't make the best film possible, if you don't make a film that society sees as a big deal, then I think Superman will be canned for the next 20 or 30 years, will be benched, will be shelved. Look at what they did after Justice League. Blamed Superman for the failure of that movie and decided straight away that Superman needed a break. That's what they said after Superman for the Quest for Peace. It needs a break. America have had enough of Superman. No, America didn't have enough of Superman. They had enough of mid-lane Superman movies. So basically, James, you need to make a film as good as Dick Donner's Superman the movie. I'm not asking a lot, am I? Yes, I am. But that's the position you've put yourself in, James. You have put yourself there where everyone can see you centrally. And you're making a Superman movie. This is the biggest challenge of your career. I have my reservations about you making a Superman movie. I'm not going to lie about that. But that is a good thing, because I didn't have any reservations about Bryan Singer making Superman Returns because of X-Men and X-Men 2. Now, Bryan did a lot of good things and right things with this movie. I'll give him that. But obviously, it wasn't the movie it needed to be for everybody else. But I still watch this movie, Superman Returns. I put the Return to Krypton sequence on the deleted scene, then I put on the actual movie because the deleted scene should never have been removed. So I expect a lot from you, James. I'm going to support you because I think you need our support. You need all the good feelings you can get with what you're up against. But you are making a Superman movie, and every Superman fan expects the very best from you. Good luck. Let's hope we see the greatest Superman movie ever.